part one of how to make a DIY arrow. This is all just going to be stuff that you can get at a hardware store and or a craft store for very cheap. So first thing you do is select the right dowel. You will have to go through a lot of them to find ones that'll work. You need the grain to run completely through. 3/8 will work, 5/16 will work too, depending on the weight of your bow. So once you have those, you just want to pick a length depending on your draw length, depending on, preferences, and then just cut it out, preferably with a saw, but, Now it's time to put in a nock. You want to make sure that the nock is facing perpendicular to the way the grain is going. Basically, you want the grain to be running along the bow, not facing upwards. So just use a file to cut it out. It's a little tedious, but it works. And you just eyeball it. Yep, that seems like it'll fit. So like most dowels you'll notice that this one is not straight. And it's very simple. To correct that, you just need to heat it up and then bend it. Heating plasticizes the wood. It makes it really flexible, and once it cools, it retains that shape. So you can get it pretty toasty without damaging it. Even if it looks a little brown, that's fine. It's not gonna break. It's not like a major weak point. If you're having to bend it really hard, then that means that you're not getting it hot enough. It's just something you learn just through experience and failure. So once it's straight, it's time to prepare for fletching. I like to draw in lines to make it easier to make sure that the feathers are in the right place once I'm putting them on without the pressure of drying glue. Here's my box of feathers. I just got these from the craft store, and I cut them up, and then I used a file to make them flat. I can make a different tutorial on that. So when you're picking them out, the most important thing is to make sure that they are all facing the right direction. So arrows or feathers curve inwards, and you just want that curve to be uniform through the feathers that you're using for a single arrow, or else it'll fly weird.